You know what? Channel just got changed from, I guess, entertainment to blogs, which I think is kind of good because it's basically talking about the lifespan of my life and what am I facing and what am I doing. So I think blogs is a little bit better, and I mean, it could be entertaining, but I don't know. Not even worried about it. Anyhow, today I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I usually do: call my mom. Hopefully I get to talk to her, but now since they have this new policy that we have to call them, and then they hang up from us, and then they have them to call us directly back, which I think is just bull crap. Um, then, yeah, I would rather call first and then check later. So, here it goes.
Hospital. Please listen carefully. Wait while I transfer your call. Richmond State Hospital, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
Okay, give me just a moment. Call back about 15 minutes. Hello?
He just hung up on me. And he just said call back in 15 minutes. But he hung up on me, you guys. So you guys saw that.
Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen carefully to the following. Wait while I transfer your call. State Hospital, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
Okay, give me just a minute. I know that I put someone in right before I.
It wasn't you. Look, it wasn't you. You just
Gotcha. Let me try and put you through again.
Sorry, you guys, for eating on the thing. I just made some gumbo, and it's like so good. I haven't had gumbo in like forever.
420, Andrea.
Hi, the unit code is 420 Unit A, and I'm calling for Patricia Dean.
Can you call back in about 20 minutes? We have somebody on the other phone.
20 minutes?
Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so is it a longer time that we can speak to our people?
No, but there's somebody else ahead of her too.
So 20 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, I'll call back at 9:40. Thank you.
Thank you. They must be on a different time.
That's just weird. And at first it was 15 minutes, now it's 20. Do I think it's some bull crap? Yes. But once again, I'm learning how to pick. Let me not eat that. Learning, because I'm not going to be like everyone else. I'm learning how to pick my battles, because when people are dealing with other people, even dealing with anything that has value to you, it takes some people nothing. They have nothing to lose. Some people, you might think like, well, that's their job. They got their job to lose. Some people don't think of it like that. Some people don't think about losing a job is nothing to them. I used to laugh and get really happy around people who actually did that, who actually, went through that process and did all that, but and who wouldn't even care and would be ready to fight at the drop of a dime. But as you get older and you get more mature, you find out what's really important, and you understand that it's really important when you start accumulating things and you become better and you become a better person. Not even just accumulating things, accumulating, your integrity, your level of respect, what you're trying to put out in the world. When you're trying to build yourself, doing something detrimental like that can very much affect can affect your presence in how you operate out of your talents or whatever field that you're working in. But there are some people, like I said, who do not care about that. They feel like they've been, tormented or disrespected, or they just literally don't care about their lives. They haven't put their lives together or something like that. And not to say that that person was like that I just spoke to. Not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that I learned how to pick my battles. I learned how to pick and choose my battles because I have something greater to lose. I have something greater at stake, something greater to gain, and I definitely have something to lose, so yeah, I learned how to pick my battles. I'm so far away from my mother. And then not only that, when you're dealing with behaviors, people notate, and this is the thing that I want people to understand, because I've had this happen to me a lot, even as a child. And this is why I just shut up. People can't document you if you just shut up. Just shut up. Just let them do whatever they want to do. Just be quiet and sometimes silence is golden. Look, silence is golden. Sometimes, you have to learn when and when not to speak. You can save your life. And I've had many instances in my young adult life, as well as in my childhood, where it has literally saved my life for not saying certain things, even though they tell you to say certain things and to tell and yeah. And then there's sometimes where it didn't, but for the most part it did, so yeah. But if you're around people who don't care about life or feel like they have nothing to lose, those are the most dangerous people in the world to be around. Those are the most dangerous people to even challenge to. And not to say even in the bad, like in that such of a bad way. It's just like they're hungry. They're hungrier than you are. Some of them don't. Some people who are like that don't care. But even when I was in my situation, I had to say, okay, I had an obstacle or a challenge that came my way. I was just looking like, okay, what am I going to do? How do I have this obstacle? Am I able to push through? And I had nothing to lose by going, like, I had hit rock bottom. So I had nothing to lose. So I went after what I was going after with a hunger, with a desire to do so. I stayed up nights and days and just constant in the weather, in the elements, just option, and I had nothing to lose. It was either to die and sit and be comfortable and die and do nothing. Well, I wasn't comfortable. Die and do nothing and be miserable, or to work harder and to develop and to get, and to try this out. And if it didn't work, then oh well, at least I tried, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's something that I've learned. You never challenge someone who's hungry. Never, unless it's gonna benefit you, and a lot of people will see that technique. They'll see that you're hungry and they'll try to taint you with something. But if you're hungry and you've been, how can I say this? Because I know this happened to me as well. When you're hungry, like, people would try to taint you with a little bit of meat, but you got to think of it. If you think of it in an out of the matrix mind, you'll be able to see if someone's giving you something that there's more to be gained. No one's just going to give you something just because, and I tell a lot of people that, a lot of people still, I get dogged out. I get talked about. I get put down. I don't care. I've been around a lot of millionaires in my life, a lot of people who have been wealthy. And the first thing they told me is, don't chase the money. If you're seeing the money, if that's your end result, then that money is dead. Them Benjamins are already dead. What you chase is, you chase the opportunity. You chase the opportunity. Everyone who has been successful at any point in their life, they might have been chasing money. They might have thought they were chasing money. But underneath it all, it always started out with an opportunity. They needed an opportunity to showcase what they had to the world, to bring substance or equity to the plan. And that's what you really want. You don't want money and, oh, I got this money and stuff, and then you don't have the networking. You don't have the the things, because you need people. People are the money. The equity is how you can get the connections. Those are the things that you're going to need in order to be successful, in order to build things. During this time, I've learned that I did not have the money to do a lot of these things, and I did not have to do all these like grants. Even though I did get approved for some loans and some grants, most of them I did not take. Just because I still had that out of the mind mindset, what I was taught really, really young, that you don't chase money, you chase an opportunity. And if someone is giving you, if they're willing to give you something, then it's something greater to be gained. It's something greater to be gained behind that. You got to ask, why am I getting this? And people are, oh yeah, because of the thing that we're in, the upsetting that we're in. Okay. But remember, they weren't trying to give it to you at first. So what happened? What changed? And if they're giving you this and other people, what else is there behind that you're not seeing that other people are getting? Like, for example, how they saw, individuals get, the first what was that, 1,200, and couples got 24, and people with kids got an extra 500 all the way up. Yeah, look, yeah, think about that. Think about that. But oh yeah, I forgot. When they all had that, I'm sorry, I just drifted on off. When they all got that, they didn't think about all the other breaks, that because they were saying, okay, people who have over 75 to 75 up to 99,000, they can get a little bit of that, but they're not going to get the 1,200 or 2,400. It's going to get less and less and less until it fades out. But what people really didn't picture and figure out is that most of those people were able. If you're making that much money, you usually have a company, a business, some kind of business, some kind of business that you own or that you're connected to, in order to have that money. Most people, even if they're working at another company and they're making their money, usually other people make businesses at other companies too, and make money that way. But most people didn't understand that they were able to get a package deal for themselves and claim themselves as a small business and get even more money. You have to look at that. So, never challenge someone. That's one thing I learned. Never challenge someone who has nothing to lose, and never put someone in a situation where they have that option for, like, they have nothing to lose, and especially someone who is ready to attack you. Look, listen, it's not a good space, and especially learning how to learn how to pick your battles wisely. Don't do that. But like I said, it's always something greater to be gained to, and you have to remember that and keep that in mind. When I was going through my situation of being homeless, all this other stuff, I did not understand it, but I still came in there with integrity. I showed up every single day. One of the toughest days that I came in was when my grandmother died, and I had to still volunteer that day because it was like a Wednesday. But I put on my war clothes on, and I went and I served. But it gave me a lot of joy going through that day and going and doing it. But I still had to work. I still had to do everything else, and my mind was just. But it was like a level of excellency that I had to protrude and I had to bring out to do it. So yeah. Look, yeah. What else? I think that's about it. It was just almost like a preparation kind of time, I still had to bring a performance level, a high performance level, to go into that arena, because it was something that I knew and I really like to do. But not only that I really like to do, I knew that it was going to affect others. And someday, even if it's a day when I'm not here, you know, I can be gone off this earth. It might be there to inspire and to help other people. And God, I ain't trying to leave no time soon. So yeah, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. So yeah, it's 15 minutes already. Gee golly whiz. Gee golly whiz. I'm going to get off of here anyway because I honestly want to eat my gumbo and I refuse to eat online because I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, y'all. So I'm going to get off here. Yeah. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. And I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes.